Good day, everyone. My name is Marvy Villanueva, and I am the reporter for the unique practices in HR management. But first, before we go on my topic, um, let us think first what comes to our mind when we hear the word HR management. When we hear human resources management, we think about the recruiting, performance, training, research, skill, employee, potential, leadership. Yung mga bagay na yon, yung mga naiisip natin kapag narinig natin yung word na HR management. To define what is HR management, it involves overseeing all things related to managing an organization's human capital, meaning to maximize the productivity of an organization by optimizing the effectiveness of its employees. So, ang HR management is ginagamit para ma-determine natin yung effectiveness ng isang employee or nung isang applicant. Before we accept them, we have to um, determine their skills and potential for the growth of our company. We also have five major areas for the HR management. Number one is recruiting and staffing. Number two, compensation and benefits. Number three, training and learning. And number four, labor and employees relations. And number five was organization development. So let us define one by one what is the meaning of those five major areas. So first, there are recruitment and staffing. Dito yung part na pipiliin mo kung sino yung karapat-dapat sa posisyon na um, a-applyan nila. Applications can be a tiring chore, but with electronic screening programs, it can be very manageable. May mga electronic screening programs na tumutulong sa atin para mas mapadali ang trabaho ng mga HR department. Halimbawa na lang dito yung typing skills. Dahil sa generation natin ngayon, mas napapadali yung mga buhay natin or mga trabaho natin na mas nakakatulong sa atin para sa mga ganitong bagay. And the second one is the compensate and benefits. Siyempre, ang isang employee is mag-i-stay sa isang company if nakakompensate or may benefits bang magandang makuha sa company na yon. Siyempre, ayaw naman natin na magtatrabaho tayo na parang wala lang at hindi napapalitan ang pagod natin na ibinigay sa company na yon. And this part, it included the base pay or yung salary na tinatawag. And we also have other employee benefit, which is the health insurance, life insurance, dental or disability insurance, and paid time o yung paid time off or yung tinatawag nila na holiday. Siyempre, itong mga compensated and benefits na to ay kailangan ng isang employee para mas mag-work pa sila sa or mas pagbutihin pa nila yung work nila sa company na yon. At syempre sa isang HR department, hindi naman sila basta bigay ng mga benefits. It is budgeted and managed through an annual budgeting process na tinatawag nila. The third one is training and learning. Ito naman yung um, isang maganda para sa na makakatulong para sa employee. Siyempre, if one employee is already hired in a company, kailangan nila na malaman yung work environment na papasukin nila. So, ito yung binibigay sa mga new employers na magbe-benefit sa kanila para magawa yung ng tama yung work nila. Training and learning dito yung mas um, hasa yung skills na meron sila or mas mag-i-improve pa yung skills na meron sila na dapat magkaroon sila. And the definition, they say that it is important benefit of an employee. Labor and employer relation. Siyempre, hindi lang naman dapat sila mag-work ng mag-work. Dapat, sinasang-ayon din nila yung tamang oras ng work nila sa araw na iyon. O yung tinatawag nila na time fixed hours. Halimbawa, sa isang araw, kailangan nilang dumuti ng 8 hours halaga nung magiging sahod nila. Ang isang employee ay nagtatagal sa isang kumpanya kapag maayos na ibinibigay sa kanila ang tamang oras ng trabaho nila. Nang sa gayon ay magkaroon ng good relation between the employee and the labor within the company. And the last one is the organizational orientation. It helps the employee to their workplace. So, kapag ang isang employee ay bago sa isang kumpanya, kailangan siyang i-orient ng HR department about sa information nung magiging work niya. Information like building keys, access code, review of the employee manual, or how to operate phone system if they are selling phone or in a computer system or a copy machine and a fax machine and other things that they have to learn within the company. Taking the time to orient new employees helps to eliminate problems that arise. Siyempre, kapag ang isang employee ay oriented na sa bagay na papasukan niyang work is malilesen yung magiging problema niya kasi alam niya na yung gagawin niya. And those are the 5 major areas of the HR management na napaka-importante sa isang company if they hire a new applicant. So, take a closer look to know more the information about the HR management and how it will work. Let us match the four major HR position. They have assistants, generalists, specialists, and executives. For HR department, we have employment, training, compensation, employee relation. Katulad ng mga nabanggit natin also dun sa 5 major areas. And also 4 quality programs. They have reward productive work, offer a flexible, work-friendly environment, properly recruit and retain quality employees, provide effective communications. And the next is the 4 HRM functions. And we talk about already about that. It's staffing, training, motivation, and maintenance. And the last one is the four external influences on HRM, which is the environment, laws, labor unions, management thoughts. Yan yung mga bagay na, na nagpa-function sa loob ng human resources management. And next, let us talk about the human resource management is about. We have here addressing current employee concerns, acquiring new employees, managing the employee separation process, improving morale. And let us define also one by one. Human resource management is about addressing current employee concerns. HR departments deal with employee concerns such as benefits, pay, employee, investment, pension plans, and training. Their work may also include setting conflicts between employees or between employees and their managers. And human resource management is about acquiring new employees. Siyempre, hindi naman tayo basta-basta mag-accept ng isang employee if hindi pa natin sila na-background check. Kaya nga sa mga companies na nag-hire ng mga new applicants, nahanapan nila to ng NBI to check their backgrounds and also drug testing also for their safetyness and also safetyness ng company and their employers. And also they provides new employee orientation, just like what I mentioned earlier about the organizational development. Human resource management is about managing the employee separation process. The HR management team must complete a specific set of tasks if an employee quits, is or it's fired or it's laid off. So, yung mga bagay na yun, kailangan i-manage ng maayos ng isang HR department. They have to ensure that the process was completed legally. Siyempre, about this, they also compensated. They have severance pay, may be offered or negotiated, or maybe benefits must be settled. And access to the company resources must be severed by the collection of keys, badges, computers, or sensitive materials from the employee. And the lesson was human resources management is about improving morale. Dito naman nakapaloob yung isang benefits na binibigay ng isang company sa new employee. They call team building. Siyempre, minomold nila yung motivation ng isang employee na mas gawin nila yung best nila para sa work nila para sa company. Their work often involves rewarding employees for good performance and creating a positive work environment. So, para sa kaya-ayos ng isang kumpanya at trabaho ng isang bagong employee, ay kailangan nilang i-improve yung moral nila or character. The role of human resource management in international business and trade. We also have here 6 for the role of human resource management in international business trade. Um, First is providing trainings to ensure the employees have the skills and knowledge to accomplish their job tasks. They have also to do a training na mas magpapa strength ng knowledge nila para sa magiging work nila. Then they have to have a proper credential for performing their functions. Halimbawa na lang sa mga call center agent, after nila na maipasa yung exam interview nila, after nun is they proceed to the training para mas maintindihan nila kung ano yung magiging work nila. Next is the fostering global collaboration. The role may have been Their role may have been restricted to hiring employees, managing benefits, and handling disciplinary action in the past, but human professionals now deal with controlling healthcare costs, reducing employee attrition, and participating in the community. As companies become more global, human resource professionals act as business partners to interview and orient new employees to the workplace. A complex business operation typically requires specialized personnel, so human resource professionals must work cooperatively with managers on the production lines. For the building teams, it plays a larger role than other human resource professionals can create awareness about how teams can function effectively across the borders to maintain company profitability. So, inasagawa nga nila to yung building teams or team buildings workshop to promote acceptance of cultural diversity international and motivating employees to achieve strategic goals. Nakatulong to sa company nila na ma-build yung strong ng team nila. For the benefits and compensation, it is important to balance this in an organization's workforce because it requires a sensitivity to the wants and needs of a diverse group of people. Isa sa mga sample na na-adapt natin is internationally is the paternity leave, extended vacation time, and telecommuting are ways to motivate existing employees and to attract and retain new skilled employees. Ensuring legal compliance with labor and tax law is a vital part of the ensuring the organization's continued existence. This has become very much more complex when different laws in different countries need to be taken into account as well. Being aware of these laws and policies and working to keep the organizations completely legal at all times is an essential role of a human resources. So, for the further definition of the international human resource management, um, first, IHRM is the process of employing and developing people in the international organizations. So, meaning, um, obviously, it is in an international level. Second one, it is involves managing human resources working across the national boundaries. And the third one is it involves formulating and implementing activities concerned with the resourcing, development, career management, and remuneration strategies, policies and practices which can be applied to an international workforce. For the last topic, let us learn about the innovative practices in human resource management. In um, first, providing security to employees. 2. Select hiring. 3. Self-manage and effective teams. 4. Fair and performance-based compensation. 5. Training in relevant skills. 6. Creating a flat and egalitarian organization. And 7 is making information easily accessible to those who need it. First is providing security to employees. Siyempre, bakit ba nagwo-work ang isang tao? They work for money to secure their life, and if they already have a family, for their it that is for their family. There is a both formal contract and an informal contract between the employee and the employer. Next is selective hiring. This is the HR best practice is selective hiring. You can't just hire anyone. You want people who are fit for the job. Companies do their utmost best to hire exceptional people because they add the most value to the business. Siyempre, yung pag-hire ng isang tao, hindi lang naman basta-basta yan. Kailangan may skills talaga and knowledge dun sa work na ina-apply nila. It is also a necessity in an company kasi sila yung mag-work dun sa loob ng company. Sila ang magiging way para sa pagiging uh, para sa growth ng company. Next is a self-managed and effective team. Siyempre, sa isang team, gusto mo kung ano yung kinikilos ng mga tao sa lugar na yon or sa isang organization na yon ay ganun din yung magiging actions mo. If if they do their best to that company, siyempre mas gagalingan mo rin para mas makatulong ka sa company ninyo at para na rin sa growth ng company. Hindi lang basta mag-earn ka ng money sa company na yon, kundi is mag-earn ka din ng new learnings and skills um, sa company na yon sa pamamagitan ng mga kasama mo. Fair and performance-based compensation, napakahalaga ito sa isang employee para perform sila ng maayos sa company na yun. These are the people that will add the most value to your company, so you want to retain them and pay them fairly. This is an example that shows how different best practices work together to provide more value, and they would alone in this case selective hiring, contingent compensation, and employment security. Training in relevant skills. Siyempre, this HR best practice states that companies should invest heavily in training time and budget for its employees. Siyempre, hindi lang to basta-basta. Kung gusto mo makatulong sila sa'yo sa company mo at mas maayos yung performance nila sa company mo para maka-earn ka ng profit or mas tumaas pa yung um, progression ng isang company mo, you need to have a training na magiging relevant sa skills nila. Creating a flat and egalitarian organization. It is rooted in the egalitarian practices of Japanese management. Although we just saw that some employees are more critical than others for their organization success, they shouldn't be communicated in such a way. Every employee is a valuable member of the organization and should be treated as such. So, egalitarian culture is nagpapakita na they deserves equal respect and could help in promoting the sharing ideas. The last one, the last one is making information easily accessible to those who need it. Napakahalaga ng pag-share o pagbabahagi ng information. Ito yung ang nagiging isang dahilan kaya maraming malalaking kumpanya ang ah, ayon kay paper, mayroong dalawang kadahilanan kung bakit daw napakahalaga ng pagbabahagi ng impormasyon. Una, ang bukas na komunikasyon tungkol sa financials and operation creates a culture in which people feel they are trusted. Pangalawa, if gusto mong i-share yung ideas mo sa ibang tao, kailangan mo magkaroon ng mas malalim na kaalaman o idea sa kung anong nangyayari sa negosyo o sa company business nyo. Being informed about the business is also something that employees often mention as something they find important in attitude surveys, as well as having a chance to contribute to and influence decisions affecting their working life. And that's all. Thank you.